complete blueprints will just be another day I add another 100% to the stream title until it is done. So,
right. So it's ending at 100.
Right now it's 100%, 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So, I have good news and bad news. In between last time and this time, I took some dedicated time out to look at the puzzles I had not gotten, like the pairings, and figure it out so that I knew what the what it said. So that's the good news. Bad news is I didn't solve any of them that way. I am still clueless. I still don't know. However, continuing at day 17 here, I have been running through what the words can be if what I have is correct, right? So at the top, right, it's 2 letters, and then the antechamber, which can't have anything there, and then 2 letters. So I'm assuming that's two different 2-letter words, or 1 4-letter word. I have blank F blank E. That's not enough for me to go off of. After that, I have blank OUN blank, right? So that could still be a lot. That could be found, that could be count, that could be pound, a lot of OUNDs there. So I don't know what the puzzle is for after the N. So if I get over there today and get that puzzle, if I get it as a D or a T, I think that's really going to help me. After that, I have S blank, AL blank. That could be like stall, that could be small. But aside from those two, I'm not really sure what else goes there. Because S blank, AL blank, like that's kind of shoehorning. So it could be like found small, or it could be pound a stall, or it could be I don't know exactly, but I'm thinking if I want to solve that puzzle, the way I do it is I just have to fucking cram my fist so far into it that I stronghorn it into being solved for me. Oh, I wanted to go to the Foundation today. Hold on. Going to the Foundation today was a big thing because the reservoir should be empty now.
Yes, so it should be.
Let's save the hallway for later. Let's do this. Let's go straight down there, see what's at the reservoir, right?
Hell yeah.
Good way to start. I think this is day 17.
Lord.
This morning I uploaded days 5 through 8 to my VOD channel. How young and naive I was.
It's such a journey, this game, is it not?
It really is. Okay. Here we go. Empty! Empty, baby! Empty! E for empty!
Go. Do you have any keys? You don't have any keys in case these are locked.
Yeah, I don't. I do have like 89 steps though.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, the trunk is locked and then it has this little key symbol there, but I have no keys, so I can't actually open them. We have a moon. Yeah. We have like flames, a sun. Okay, I can stand in this water. Wow, there's so many of them?
What the fuck is in there, do you think?
I don't know. And I know that the Foundation doesn't reset. So, I am imagining you open up one of these and it's not like you can go and open them up again. So I'm not sure. There's also...
Yeah, maybe you just, like, work at opening all of them across your runs.
There's also... So there's a tunnel that way, but I don't really have a way to go in. You're right. There must be, like... You set the reservoir water back up to there, and then you can, like, boat in there at some point.
Yeah, it must be, right?
That's my best guess. While I'm down here, let me be hopeful and open up the antechamber at the top.
Let me be clear.
Let me be clear. Republicans smell.
I know that's right.
Have you seen the oh, what are their names? The guy who acted in Willy Wonka and the guy who directed Nope. What are their names?
Jordan Peele is the guy who directed Nope.
Peele and what's the other guy's name?
Key? Something Key.
Keaton? Is it Keaton?
Key and Peele.
Key and Peele? Them. Bro, I love how it does the same cutscene every single time. I know door 46 is back there. Also, it's interesting how
the door 46 is there.
There are all these doors here, right? But like, it doesn't even say they're locked. It's just like you can't open them, you know?
Surely there must be some way those open up in the future. I don't think you're close to the end of the game.
I'm beating Blueprints today.
I also didn't say that wasn't true. You may beat Blueprints today, but I don't think you're close right now.
Conjecture. Your Honor, shut that guy up. Okay. So, the goals of today are clear. We solve every mystery, you get into door 46, kill whoever's watching me.
Of course. It would be fucking crazy if you like walk into the workshop or something and you see something on the table and you pick it up and it just does the little like pop-up info card thing. Like, you found a gun. They don't want to smoke.
You found a gun. Alright. Yeah, let's just get
Put
that
some
movement
stuff together with the battery in the workshop, and it says you made the Shinzo Abe doohickey.
Is that its official name, the Shinzo Abe doohickey? Is that?
Yeah.
It's legal.
Yeah, it is.
Its legal name. Hey, Roan.
I know it is. Hi, Miss Roan.
Hi, Miss Roan. Oh, what's in my coat check? Is it a silver key?
I think it tells you if there is something in there. I don't think you could make it there last time.
Oh, you're right. I don't have anything in there. It showed me ballroom twice, but I've never had the gems for it. Yeah, it has to be storeroom here. Okay. No worries with any of this. This brings me back down to where the bedroom would also potentially lead me. A spare room would go crazy here. I don't hate closet here. Just give me some stuff to work with. Just closet me.
I'm generally a fan of items.
Ooh, we have the sleep mask.
Let's go.
Okay, we're going back to hallway. We don't need to go into to the chapel ever again this run. Has to be corridor. Move on from corridor. Courtyard is great. Just give me connections. We're connection maxing today. Give me the metal detector.
Kind of for putting courtyard or corridor and courtyard next to each other.
Wouldn't that be nice? All right, we have a dig spot here. These both have to be unlocked, so let's go this way first. Den is great, moves me in the right direction. Let's also, because this is central, let's just see what's over here. Workshop is great. Now all I have in my inventory right now is sleep mask, metal detector. I don't think those can go together. But we know that there are some...
Good.
We know there are some other great things that we can make in that room, though. So I'm kind of considering just picking it up because it could be good eventually, if not right now. But we're gonna go down.
Not bad connections wise.
Not at all. We're speed running Victory today. We could put a good like dead end or hook over there. Well, not if it's locked. I'm not spending my locks on that. Library this far up. Imagine it gives us one, we find a gem in the library because of metal detector, which doesn't actually give us a greater chance of finding gems, but it doesn't matter. And then we craft rotunda here, or something.
I like it. I like the strats.
We got an apple, and people say apples are like the gems of fruit or something. So
They do say that. I know
Okay.
that's right.
the only two books left for me to take out would be the Stars and the Drafting Strategy. We're gonna do the Drafting Strategy because, again, I'm pretty sure that Stars book is exactly the same one from the Observatory, but you know. Bookshop. I've never seen Bookshop before. Books for sale. Ooh. I have a lot of money. It has a good connection.
You have a lot of money.
We're gonna do Bookshop. I've never been to Bookshop. It's like right next to the library too. How cute. Alright. This is... I'm pretty sure I have this one, but hold on. This is rank 6 in the middle. Yeah, it's a T. Yeah, Planet and Plane. Oh, we have something here. Reddington Herald. A new clue sold out in hours. It should be no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in Abstenia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. What? Wait. Okay. So, she goes disappearing February of 1987. 14 months after that would be April of 88?
Yeah.
So April something of 1988. New Clue releases. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theory surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating, "The writing of this book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance." In addition, the publisher has revealed that all the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Okay, listen. If you are running a society that people go missing so often that you need a full organization to look into how many missing people there are, you're doing something wrong. All right, you're running something wrong if there's that much of a need with missing people, you know? But I digress. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margall, our guy, who many theorize may have been in the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together, elbow to elbow, in bookshop queues the morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever be published by the missing author. Interesting. And I'm assuming I'll have the chance to buy that book here. Doesn't look like much else is happening. Let's see what we can buy. History. We could buy the History of Arindia. I'm assuming
First edition.
First edition.
Because
Oh,
Bon Margall was looking for the first edition copy.
interesting. Oh, we can buy Drafting Strategy Volumes 4 and 5. There's a new clue. The Curse of Black Bridge, Realm and Rune. If I click on them, it doesn't tell me anything about them. Okay, well, I don't have near enough coin to buy a new clue or the true history of Orindia, which I think would both be my go-tos here.
For sure.
And I don't think
You
I
could come
have.
back,
I don't think I
or
have the. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna buy either the drafting strategies right now. Right, I'll be saving up.
yeah.
I don't think I have the kind of raw income gain, just kind of in me, like in the upgrades I've made to even save up for something like that right now. Okay, we'll use the key here. I think that's fine. Spare room, kitchen, observatory has to be spare room. I'm gonna go into the spare room and it's gonna be locked. And I'm gonna open it with this key. Security, I would love if only I had anything. Secret passage, I would love if only I had anything. I have to do code check here, and that burns. That burns, dude. Right there. I'm gonna have to go.
Just looking at the path here, this might be rough.
I'm gonna have to go through workshop. Up.
You could theoretically get around with Den, but like without a lot of gems and rerolls, that's gonna be hard to swing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for the workshop strategy first. What do you have for me? Oh, the sledgehammer? We have a sledgehammer. Wait! I'm going back downstairs. I'm going back to the basement.
Yo!
I have a sledgehammer now.
Hell yes.
Let me quickly see if I can combine any of these things. Sledgehammer, metal detector, sledgehammer, sleeping mask. Metal detector, sleeping mask. No, none of these go together. I didn't imagine they did, but, you know. There you go. What's this way? East Wing Hall is good. I have plenty of steps. I don't need to beeline it downstairs right now.
Probably
so
true.
I feel okay to kind of keep moving. All right, we'll use a key.
I didn't realize those were flowers in the hall for a second. I thought there was just like a pot of raw meat.
You know I love my pots of raw meat, but this is not the time nor the place.
I do know that.
This is rank 5, which I have. Rank 6, I know that this is already going to be an S in here. So that's not even much of a worry. This is by M. Lowry. I still don't know that name.
Mr. Lowry.
The gems are in this box. The blue box is true. The gems are not in this box. If this is true, that means this is true, which is the gems are not in that box, which would make this one false. So the gems are not in this box, which would mean it'd have to be the white one. If this one is a lie, and this one's also a lie, and this one is true, the gems are in this box. Okay. Alright, let's take a step back. Let's look at blue box first. If blue box is true, the gems are not in this box, right? If that's true, it has to be one of the other two. If that one is true, white box also has to be true. Which means this one is false, so the gems are not in that box. If blue box is true, they're in white. If white box is true, they're still in white. If either of these boxes are true, it's the white location. If these boxes are false, though, if this one is false, it means that this one is false. And if this one is false, it means the gems are in this box, which means it's blue. But then there's also... Well, no. Well, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, this one's a little tricky. This one's... Maybe it's too early in the morning. It's too early in the morning for this. Okay.
Maybe that's it.
That's it. Let me just get the blood cells flowing again. Alright. Let's start here and go. Okay. If this box is true, it's done. We're in here, right? And if this is true, then this one and this one are both lies, and I don't need to worry about it, and it's in the black box. If this one is a lie, then these two are true. And if these two are true, then it's in white.
Right.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out how to, like, definitively prove any of these true or false. Because the logic trees I'm kind of creating in my mind right now are not... There are no breakpoints, so...
The math isn't mathing?
The math isn't mathing. Hold on. The gems are not in this box. If this is true, it has to be one of the other two. If that is true, the white box is also true, which means the black box is a lie. You know what? This might be the first one of these puzzles I need to draw something for. Let me actually draw something for a parlor room one, just so I can kind of work this out. I hate that it's taken me here, but I refuse to get one of these wrong. The gems are not in this box, alright? That can either be true or false. If the gems are not in this box, that's true. Then that means it's in white or black. But if it's false, the gems are not in this box is false, then it's here. Right? White, the blue box is true, also has a true or false state. If this is true, then the blue box is true as well, which means it has to be white and black. If this is false, then the blue box is false and it's in there.
Right. Simple as.
So if if white and blue are both false, it's in blue. If white and blue are both true, it means black has to be false. So the gems are not in that box, which means it would have to be white. But the only problem is, right, I'm still not seeing a scenario where they kind of contradict each other. Because the black box could just be true, which makes the other two false. Well, no, because if the blue box is false, it has to be in the blue box. So black box can't be true because it would make blue box false. So black box has to be false, so it has to be in white.
I think that's correct.
Oh my god. Woo! Dude,
I'm pretty
I
sure
had
that was the first one that did me in.
There we go. Hold on. I had to. That was tricky. I don't know if it'll show up, but right there, I'll put pictures of all of the things I draw, in like a compilation somewhere. But I had to draw. I had to draw a little tree in my notebox. In my notebook because I was like, no, I refuse to start getting them wrong.
Yeah. Noticing that if the blue box was false, it had to be in there was the key there.
Yeah. Very sneaky that one. Okay.
Sneaky deaky.
I don't think I want to draft pool at any point anymore. At least not right now, because I don't need the pump room and the sauna's a dead end. Okay, hold on. This one... Oh, this is rank 6. I have rank 6 already, so I'm fine. This is rank 6. Oh, no, yeah. Rank 6 in the mail, yeah, that's an E. I know this. This is blank TES again. Alright, let's do our little puzzle. 16! 1 plus 2 is 3. Times 4 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. Times 2 is 6. Times 3, 6, 12, 18. 20 plus 10 is 30. Minus 18 is 30. Minus 18 is 12? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
12, and then divided by 2 is 6, and then divided by 6 is 1. Woo! Nice. 2 keys. All right. 2 keys good.
While you were doing your various puzzles, one of my elementary school friends messaged me on Steam and was like, "Hey, do you want to catch up? By the way, I'm married now."
Wait.
And
they went to high school with you?
They went to middle school with me.
Okay, but still, they were in your grade?
Yeah, no. So, like, I know at some point you start hearing about like your friends getting married and having kids and having families and stuff, and it's like, oh, damn, I feel old and I haven't done any of that stuff yet. But like 21?
21 is kind of yeah. Oh, I missed an ivory dice somewhere. Shit.
An eye out.
Yeah. Damn. No, an ivory dice would be very nice to have. That could have saved me from the coat room upstairs. Okay. Keycard system settings. Security level, we want it to be low for now. And we will make it to unlocked in case we get the breaker soon. We are going to log into the network. Swan Song. I'm wondering if the other computers have their own codes or if they're all Swan Song, actually. Give
Finding out.
me... Electronic mail is still only in that other one. Yeah, in the office. I still don't think I've been to the office. Data transfer is not currently available. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. Oh, we can do the shelter one from here. Okay.
You've been to the office like once or twice, I think, but it was before you got the password because it took you forever to find the password.
Right. If I go into the library, can I create a laboratory? Can I create something here?
I would assume so, which sounds kind of sick as hell, right?
Oh, you can! Why have I not been doing this
Hell
every
yeah.
run? Oh my god. Oh.
Dude, Blackbridge is nuts.
Putty. Okay. Each time you find some trash, next 3 times you open a locked trunk, could be
Dude,
huge.
you are planning on opening some locked trunks.
Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, add a small chest to the entrance hall. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways of your house. How many hallways do I have? I don't know, but I think at least 2 right now. A letter will be delivered to the mailroom.
You could do next 3 times you open a locked trunk, open at least one of them in the basement, and then put 3 more in the entrance hall, and then also open those with your sledgehammer.
Let's do it. Let's see if we can max this shit out.
Trunk maxing.
Can I... Can I also, you think, when I'm done with that, then... Oh, I still don't have the outer room. I can maybe turn the outer room into the, thingamajigger. Test the pH levels. Secret passage isn't bad here. Observatory is not bad here. I don't want to do guest bedroom. I think secret passage, because if I choose like a hallway room from it, it'll be pretty good.
Hallway room could be good. Green rooms have a lot of connections usually.
I am concerned though because I only have the 1 gem. I don't know if I want to do this right now.
Yeah, maybe you go see what's in those boxes.
I'm gonna go, yeah, try to crack those boxes open, because if they have some gems in there, yeah, it's gonna make my life much easier. I haven't picked up anything new.
I have to imagine it's like lore stuff in there mostly, but I've never gotten there.
You've never done it?
Because
Oh, right, yeah.
When I was watching you do it, figured out that you need to power the boiler room to get the spare tank.
And then it just kind of happened to me. So,
and then it just fucking happened to you.
The stars literally aligned, and they were like, oh, here you go, by the way. It's always down here where I'm most concerned about getting chloroformed or shot.
You get shot, at least to be over quickly.
That's not always true.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Oh, you can't sledge them!
Well...
No! That's so sad. Alright, key time. What's the first one have? What? What? Well, that doesn't help me at all. Are you joking?
I guess you just have to. This is like a big puzzle, and you just have to chip away at these with the keys over time. Because I think you're right about them not resetting.
Green memos are lies. If I...
Intriguing.
That's a contradicting statement either way.
Wait, yeah.
If it's to be believed, then this itself is a lie. And if it's a lie, then it's true, then it's a lie again. I came down here for nothing.
Well, you added a trunk to the entrance hall.
And I could definitely bust those trunks. At least.
Yeah, you bust one trunk and it creates another trunk, and you can do that 2 more times.
That's okay.
I have to hope doing it with the sledgehammer also accounts for the lab thing.
How much gold do I have also for my eventual return to the bookstore? I'll see in a second here.
You're also gonna get some gold from the trunks, hopefully.
That's true. I have 14. Am I going the right way? Yeah, it's also over here.
Because, yeah, your drafting strategies were both 8. The next cheapest one was 20.
Oh, there we go. Gem, a key. A key, come here, boy. Oh, 2 ivory dice.
I want you to know.
Mhm.
What game was I playing where there were keys? It might have been Baldur's Gate, but I just kept picking up keys and being like, oh.
Hey, I have the secret guardian key.
Cool.
Just got it from a trunk. Okay.
That's a way to get the antechamber open. That's the right side too, right?
It could be on either side. Oh, which side does it open?
I think it's the right.
Nickelodeon, left side. Secret garden.
Fuck.
While I'm here, let me see what I put out here. If I get the tomb catacombs, that would get me on the other side of the reservoir, and I would be able to see what those stairs were. There's the tomb right there.
Well,
let's
get you moving.
I haven't been in Hovel yet, but yeah, I'm gonna do tomb. I'm gonna see what's down there. It's kind of the best case scenario. I'm gonna hope that I don't have to do the puzzle again, and that it's just open for me.
I would assume
yes.
So.
Just open for me.
Cool.
Oh, wait. Where? Oh, money. So a dead-end room is just a room that has no other way to go, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I do need to flip this again, though.
You could draft a fuck ton of dead-end rooms and use those to afford some books from the money from the crypt.
That's true! Wait a second, I might actually be able to get one of those expensive books because of the tomb, too. Ooh. Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
Delightfully devilish indeed.
Torch room over here, which I still have. I don't have the thing that can light the torches anymore. That was magnifying glass and battery pack or something. Or
I think it was magnifying glass and battery pack. Yeah.
All right, so now I should be able to go down this way.
Detector.
Wait, no. What?
Get fucked, I guess. Different water level. Maybe that's maybe you have to drain the fountain or something.
How would I drain the fountain?
Well, that was one of the options in the pump room.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ me. Okay. Well... well, great. I have to spend all those steps going back up, only to go back down into that hole anyway.
Well, now we know.
Now we know, I guess, that... yeah, that is a different related thing. So that, yeah, you're right. That's probably the fountain.
Because you have an underground map, right? Does that correspond to the fountain entrance?
Yeah, hold on. I do have an underground map. Reservoir. Yeah, that's the fountain entrance over there. You're right.
Gotcha.
And so, yeah. Damn. Okay, but that would mean that I would have to fill the reservoir back up. Which is, you know, I don't know. I kind of want to open those chests first. I only have the one key to do it right now. So, wow, look at all this stuff broken. Well, you know what? There's a good dead end room I can throw right here, I guess. Like, all right, Boudoir, get out of my house. You can go there. Oh, I have a sleeping mask. Let me enter into these to get more steps.
Good plan.
Still nothing new in here, to any degree. Okay. All right. So our path onwards continues. I guess this way. I could go back to Secret Passage also at some point. But let's just kind of see what's over here. We can put a dead end here. Locksmith. Do I
spend your gold on these?
That's the thing. Do I create the dead ends to get a bunch of gold and then buy a book, or do I create a bunch of dead ends to spend the gold on keys to open everything down the reservoir?
It's an angle. That's certainly an angle.
Both good angles. Do I value getting one of those books more, or do I value opening those things in the reservoir more?
I think that's up to you.
Yeah. Hold on. I guess my wonder is, I can't check right now. Damn it. I was gonna see, I don't know how rare the bookshop is, but it seems pretty fucking rare, considering it's day like 15 or something. It's the first time I've seen it. Versus the locksmith, I've seen this maybe 1 in every 3 or 2 runs. But I don't have the money generation I have right now, though. For Tomb.
I think it's safe to assume you don't have to do every single box in one go. I assume you're gonna be able to like chip away at that.
Let's do utility
so
closet.
The bookshop. Yeah, I think the bookshop's got the higher opportunity cost at the moment.
Wait, that didn't.
That spreads money in the tomb.
That spreads money in the tomb. I'll have to go back to the tomb. Okay. All right, keycard's off. I want to go back to security office and switch it to that. That's all over the place. Gymnasium off. Dark room. Flip off and on. Garage on. I still don't know what the deal with this stuff is. I don't know, like... what the point of any of this shit is. I don't think I can get any more colors than this. I don't know. I don't even know what the vac indicators are there for. I don't even know what a vac is. I'm leaving it. I'm not doing it. Alright. You know what? I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done. I'm a liberated man.
You did at some point, I think, find something that says more detailed instructions for that have been sent to the electronic mail.
Yeah, but I can't get the electronic mail from where I've been. Okay. Dining room here. Not bad, I guess. Oh, the Mecharium!
Yo, I've never been in the Mechanarium.
It has one door for each gear in your house. I don't know how many of those I have.
You've got a utility closet and a security. And it's also one of its own, so it would have 3.
But it can only go dining room and den. In this spot, at least.
Yeah.
Do I do it just to see the room for the first time?
It's up to you if you'd rather do that or draft the guest bedroom.
I was gonna say it's that or guest bedroom for plus 15 steps and 5 gold.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna do that. I think I have to. We'll get the Mechanarium in a better location somewhere else. Another key?
Mhm. I'm excited to see what's up with it if there is anything, but I value it a lot less highly now that I don't. I know you don't need to get it to do the downstairs puzzles.
Yeah. Oh, I turned Jim off, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Where? Where? Thank you.
Where is it, boy? What do you smell?
I smell sinners. I smell sinners, Papa.
Why would you say that?
I might redraw here because I want to keep going north.
Yeah, that's probably the play, because then if you can get Secret Garden, you can get into Antechamber.
Yeah. Oh. Do I redraw again? I might want to save the
You could.
redraws for secret. Maybe what I do is I take Wine Cellar. No. Because right now, without having drafted the greenhouse, and finding the broken thing.
Yeah, you need to hit Greenhouse and the Broken Lever.
Well, no, because greenhouse
drafted
is
that in here.
bottom, right? No, to the right is the Great Hall. I would need the Great Hall.
Great Hall was bottom, but I trust you.
No, Great Hall is not bottom. South is greenhouse.
Okay,
Great Hall is right.
gotcha.
I
I guess that makes sense why that one's broken, because it's slightly easier to get to otherwise.
Yeah.
I would go for the roll here for sure.
Okay. If you think it's the right play, let's do it.
Just simply hit something that goes north.
Oh my god. 3 fails is
There's-
crazy.
There's no fucking way, man.
I could do nursery to stat max. I could do study.
Study me? I don't know.
Study allows my gems to be rerolls too. Let's do study. That really bites. Okay. So if we want to win now, we need the Great Hall. What's in that? How do I get in that safe? Sturdy, study. Yeah. This explains the puzzle. So the thing is with the safes, I know that it's dates that explain them all. So there must be some date in here I don't know. Right? This is rank 6. Cloud and wheat. I still don't know this one. It's blank blank TES. This could be many things. It could be dates again. Cloud and Clo. I don't know. Oh, what? Wait. What? Hello?
I'm not certain what this item does.
Treasure map? That is the room right below me, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, that's below
upper
East Wing
side.
Hall. Okay.
Or is that East Wing Hall? That is East Wing Hall.
Yeah, right below... Oh, no, wait. 1, 2, 3. You're right. Guess I'm going back to East Wing Hall at some point.
I think maybe just picking that up, like, put some gold and gems or something in there, but I have no fucking clue.
I wouldn't mind that. Okay. There is no... The problem is that there's no date in this room at all, right?
Yeah.
I've looked around. There are no dates. The only clue here is, I guess, the queen being on D8. Could this be written as a date?
D is the 4th letter of the alphabet. 0408.
We'll try 0408. Go.
Be crazy if that worked, though.
Nope. I'll try 0804. No. No, that like, because there's nothing else here is the problem, right? So
Yeah. The previous dates that worked were Christmas. What you had the picture of Christmas in the room, and in the shelter, it was the one you were setting on the computer was the date that opened the safe.
and in the apple blossom thing, it was the date written on the tree. So
Yeah. That wasn't one of the safes specifically, though.
right, but it was a lock that was opened by a date.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just thinking about the blank blank dates crack 8 safes thing.
8 dates crack 8 safes. What could this date be? Because I imagine it has to be this. I literally, there's nothing else in this room pointing me anywhere.
Is it possible that it's just like a date that isn't in this room?
It could be.
I don't know what would point to this, though.
Okay. It's so you're right. April, which should be 04, and then 8. It's on the 5th. Like rank? Maybe it's 08, 05? Or 05, 08? Damn it. Dude, what is it? Okay, maybe I was right the first time, and this is literally just alluding to the fact that it's date.
I'm like, this isn't the way the game is meant to be played, and it isn't the way you should play it, but like, there is only 366 options.
That's not true because it could be year related too, right? No, it's always like month, day so far.
Yeah, no, it could be year related. You're right.
It's yeah. So D. Oh, it could be D for December. 1208. Oh,
Holy shit.
D for December.
Holy shit.
We have a red note. We
I
have
can't believe that
a
worked.
red note. I was thinking about how the Christmas puzzle worked and how it's like
It's gotta be the ones in the room then. Yeah.
I think it has to be in the room. Okay, we have number 2 now. December 8th. M. Be prepared for our plans to be set in motion in a month or two. It's all lining up and all of our hard work is about to come to fruition. I have just learned that several members of the museum's guard are sympathetic to our cause. We suspect 2 more to be pure opportunists whose loyalty extends only to their coin purse. Your uncle has already agreed to let us use Mount Holly's flexible floor plan for a trial run, assuming the red print we have secured for the museum's closed exhibit is in fact accurate and up to date. We should begin these trials without delay once you arrive. If can, within the next 2 months, fabricate some fiction that might alleviate us of the presence of the servant staff until we meet on the shore of White Sands. Caleb. Caleb
The
of
Shore of White Sands is what fucking
Alzora the Great
Elzara
told us about.
mentioned in the first vision.
Now, Caleb, of course, is also Caleb Manning,
Of
who
course.
was theoretically a bomber, but we also believe now that it was him. Oh wait, you found a secret floor
Your
plan.
ad is- Oh shit.
Would you like to permanently add closed exhibit to your draft pool? Closed exhibit. The doors in this room are securely locked. Oh, that's great for me
That
right
seems
now, specifically.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It doesn't even seem that hard to get security doors open, I feel like.
Yeah.
That's an incredibly good room.
So yeah, the M, I am imagining. Oh my god.
That's gotta be to Mary.
Yeah. So yeah, has to be from Caleb to Mary. I am believing now. It is fully. I am going forth with the idea that Kaylee, Philip, and Mary together did this trial run to steal from the Red Guard. Then they when they did it, they came back here. They hid down in the bunker for a while, and then they escaped down south to the White Sand shore. So when Alzara is talking about me standing on White Sands and stuff, he's talking about I solve this shit and then I flee the country.
Maybe.
Or
maybe you go there to look for clues. I don't know. Something.
I think that's what he's saying. So that's Caleb's letter. So we have one from Dad, one from Courtney, and one from Caleb. So Yeah, Caleb's 100% complicit in all this. Okay, where am I going to now? Am I going back to security? I want to go to East Wing Hall, and I want to go to security, right?
Yeah, East Wing Hall has the treasure map potentially, and also an open door and security. You wanted to do something in, I'm sure.
Well,
Security level.
yeah. Okay, so I'm going down to West Wing Hall, Foundation out to entrance. Since I'm swinging by Foundation and I have 3 keys on me, do you think I should stop down there? It does use steps.
What's the step check at the moment?
I have 44 steps.
Because like probably, no matter how secret passage goes, you're only going to use up so many more steps from there.
Right? So you think it's I come back or I do it now?
I think probably you will have the steps to backtrack, but
All
it's
right.
up to you if you want to
I'll
take
do it
the
later.
risk.
I'll do it later.
Cool. You also, like, if you draft a single bedroom, you definitely have the steps for it.
Yeah. With the sleeping mask, it's the first time, right? Yeah, it's the first time. I can't step.
It would be really funny if it just let you infinite steps in the
Oh,
bedroom.
I did not need to go back here. I should have been leaving from the Foundation up. My mistake. I guess the point, I could also go back out to the tomb and collect a fuck ton of gold. I should have like 15 or so gold in there right now.
That sounds right to me.
I wonder if the ivory dye that I am missing is in that pile right there.
I don't think it shows you things that are in dirt piles, but that would be fucked up.
Perhaps not.
You go to security and it's like, yeah, there's a turnip somewhere, but I'm not telling you where.
Oh, I need to dig. Alright. I need to get a shovel before I can make use of the map. Well, that's good to know. I'm going... Oh. I'm getting all turned around in this house. What a surprise. Change the security level to high. Because now I can get through them all. I hope I draft the closed room that I just got soon. With Secret Passage, I could choose red and and hope I get it.
You could do.
I do have 3 rerolls because I have the gem reroll study combo.
That's true. I feel like you go with your heart.
How many? Hold on.
I'm gonna tell you what to do.
How many hallways do I have left? I've done hallway. I've done west and east hall. I've done corridor. I could get passageway, great hall, or foyer if I choose that. 2 of those bring me there guaranteed. So I should probably just do that, right? I have the gems.
Green rooms also have a lot of connections, but they cost a lot more gems usually.
I'm thinking, because if I get Great Hall, right, I have everything I need to get it. I have 3 keys. I could theoretically get the,
You have muted yourself on Discord.
I'm so upset. But I have figured out what the button is now, so I don't need to tab out.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay, I think what I do is I draft, I take hallway, I get the Great Hall, I open up the entranceway right here, and then I am in, and the door's already open, and I win the game.
That sounds right to me. Hello, Frost0434 in the chat.
I mean, you have a great stream. How do I subscribe? How do you subscribe is a wonderful question. I have, there's a button somewhere, surely. You just follow. You know, just follow here.
Yeah, follow is the button that I think you were looking for. Subscribe is if you want to give somebody money, which I encourage, but also I don't think you can do yet because Kaizo's not partnered.
Not just yet. Okay. Oh, aquarium's here. Fuck. Wait. It's giving me a second hallway? I thought you could only draft one of each room.
It maybe not.
So, like,
Maybe
the thing
like
is...
the secret passage logic is overriding that.
The thing is, right, like... To draft the, secret passageway, it costs 2 gems, right? No, the Great Hall. It costs 2 gems, right? Or does it not?
I don't think the Great Hall costs any gems. I think it costs keys.
Do you think I use my gems to reroll here to try to get it?
So real quick, the secret garden is the left, you said?
Secret Garden... Yeah. Secret Garden opens the left. Great Hall opens the right. And Greenhouse opens south. I can't do left
Yeah.
or bottom. I need... If I want to get to the door I've opened up, I need... I need the Great Hall.
Yeah, I think you roll.
Give me Great Hall, please. It's the same 3. Maybe it can't give me Great Hall.
Maybe it's like it does. I'm assuming what's happening is it's like rolling and it's going like, okay, first let's check to see if we hit the chance for like any rarer rooms to appear, and then it doesn't do that. So you don't see the Great Hall and you don't see the foyer because you didn't hit the rarity roll, and then it's like, well, I guess we'll show you these ones because you have to draft a hallway.
I'm going to redraw one more time.
Gamba.
It's not there. I don't think I want to... I mean,
What are
else
you
am I
going to
using...
do with your gems if
Right?
you save them?
So, one more time. Damn it, dude.
Damn it.
Alright, we'll get an aquarium. I think aquarium also counts as a dead-end room, right? Because it counts for everything?
It's a color. It's every color of room. I don't think it counts as a dead end.
Hold on. The,
But we'll never fucking know.
Secret Garden, does it it has entranceways down, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Do I just, like, use it here to, like, guarantee it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus steps.
Plus steps. You're right. Puts fruit everywhere. Oh, I can't go here. Why can't I go there?
Oh.
Is it because... No, the soil is good.
Maybe it can't be in like... Oh, I bet you it's because it's a 3 connection room and there's only 2 possible connections out of the corner.
Oh. Freezer is...
So...
oh, I guess it's lavatory.
Yeah, because you don't want to...
I don't want to freeze. And I
'cause then
can't
you can't buy books.
commissary. Alright, well, it's dead end room.
Well,
Spreads more money. So, from the
go back
East
to the
Wing...
tomb, I suppose.
Oh, well, East Wing Hall. I still have
Oh, true.
the chance there.
Worst case, you draft like another dead end.
Yeah. And if that happens, then I at least know what I'm doing, right?
Probably that's the best case, actually, now that I think about it.
Oh, I can get closed exhibit. I know that's open. So I'm gonna do it.
Wonder if there's lore in that room.
Oh, God. Fuck. Oh, how I hate this. Yeah, I don't like this.
So I guess this is the place they were using to like test run their museum heist.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
We're gonna open this up. Okay, you press that, and it makes them both red. You press anything else, nothing happens. Oh, here you go. You press these and you can slide them around. If you press this, okay, if you press... So I'm trying to make the corners red. So I can do that and...
Don't turn to me for help with this one. I haven't done it.
Yeah. So the problem I'm seeing here is that there's just not enough empty spaces.
Is there some way to... If you move the yellows, does it, for this one, does moving the yellows, like, break it?
I mean, like moving the yellows.
Or, sorry, like, if you put red in the corner, does it let you move the red and not fuck it up? Or does it have to stay there like the other one?
Red can't move. When you click on red,
Okay.
it makes everything that isn't currently red, red.
And you can't displace it with the yellows or anything?
It doesn't appear so. The only... Because, like... Wait, I deleted the yellow somehow. I think I deleted the yellow because there wasn't... Okay, well now I've moved red. What are the rules of this?
If you, like, move a yellow where it doesn't have anywhere to go?
That might be it, yeah. Okay. Well, I've deleted 2 now, kind of by accident.
Okay. So now you just need to put the empty spaces in the corners
Yes.
somehow.
I deleted a 3rd one! I don't know what I'm doing! I've deleted so many!
This seems like progress to me.
I just need these guys out of the corners. Oh? I did it, I guess! I fully admit I don't know how. I do not understand the internal logic, but my allowance has been increased. So...
Do you think there's
That's
some kind of
nice.
symbolism to the red taking over everything else
Oh, for sure.
and deleting the yellow?
Oh god, we have something to read here, man. Dearest children, the pieces are in place and all rigid cogs have been greased. However, if our ambition plans are to succeed, then we must strike this Tuesday. The routine changing of Guards personnel on the first of each month means the opportunity we have created for ourselves will likely never be so opportune. If we wait even one additional week, the window will be closed. On Tuesday, there will be 3 Royal Guards stationed at Learson Hall, 2 of which will be wearing black gloves in lieu of the traditional white. We would be wise to sacrifice almost everything to avoid the white-gloved guard striking only when he takes recess. The 2 black-gloved guards have been instructed to bind, blind, and gag themselves to spare us the precious extra minutes it would take your group to execute the task on their behalf. However, this also means that once we reach the exhibit, we will truly be on our own. May the black shores guide us, may the black sky shield us, may our fathers be proud of us. In arms, your faithful soldier, Faro.
Not a name we've heard before, I don't think.
No, I do not believe I've heard of this Faro.
Intriguing. And he calls them children. I assume that's just like in he's an old guy type of way.
Yeah.
Unless that's like some pseudonym for Herbert.
Could be. Your faithful soldier, Faro. Okay, so...
We're freaky like that.
Well, we know September 2nd of 1987 is a Tuesday.
That's good.
So, the good news is, if this world works like how real lifetime works, we can now map out every day.
I mean, we could have... Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. That's true. I don't know. We need to do that.
Probably not.
But we might.
I guess we're gonna wine cellar this. Wine cellar gives us rerolls.
Yeah, I got you some gems. Just follow me into this wine cellar.
Okay. So that's the end of today.
Yeah.
Despite how
Let's go book shopping.
chunky and massive this is, yeah, we kind of got screwed here. So we have
Did not get
27
to-
gems, 24 steps. Do we have enough steps to make it down into the tomb, collect the gold, and come back?
So let's see. Just leave the map open for a second.
Yeah.
It's
1, 2,
you're in the
3.
closed exhibit already. You've left the wine cellar.
Yeah. So
Okay.
from here to get outside, I believe is 10 steps. Going down to the tomb
then-
is 11 steps, and then it's a 10-step journey back. That should be 21.
From the entrance hall to the tomb and back to the entrance hall should be 6 steps.
Okay, so it's 11 steps there, 6 steps back, so that's 17. Then we're in the entrance hall. We need to get to the bookshop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 16 plus 9 is how many?
16 plus 9 is 25.
I would be 1 step short.
Oh, well, I mean, you've got enough gold to buy the 20 gold book.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
no, you never hit Secret Garden, so there aren't fruits.
had I not gone into the wine cellar, I would have had enough steps. And there's nothing for me to do with those gems.
Well, now we know.
Damn. Had only I counted before.
No, I was gonna say, is one of the rooms you're going through the bedroom? Because that would get you there, but it's not.
No. How would they get me there?
If if that was in your
Oh.
path, then that would be plus 2 steps, but it's not.
No, unfortunately. Yeah. I guess, do I want to put anything in coat check then?
Probably. Metal detector or something at least.
Oh, wait a second. Den leads to library to bookshop. So from the entrance hall, we could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's longer.
Glad we got that sorted.
But from right now to bookshop, it's only 6 steps for me. And I guess, yeah,
Yeah.
so we've mathed out I can't go to the tomb and make it, so... Damn, think about how much gold is down there, though. If only we had a, oh, dude, and if only we had gotten a shovel.
Tragic.
Oh, wait, I meant to rank 8. Dinner was
No,
served in dining room.
So true. So fucking true.
Okay, let me beeline it to dining room. That gives me at least 20 steps, right?
Yeah, should do. If it's fish, it'll be 30.
Oh wait, Dennis not connected there. How do I get there? Dining room, I have to go through entrance hall. Entrance hall, I have to go through this other way. But I have enough steps to get there, certainly. So down. Because dining, so yeah, it's down into foundation. Then yeah, so Nook brings me into foundation. Dude, if it's fish, I have an aquarium. It would give me an extra 10 steps.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I would really like some fish. Please tell me we're serving fish tonight. Dude! No! What is this? Is this steak? Okay. A shame. Okay. But still, that brings us up to 32? Okay, with 32 steps, we can go out. We can go down to the tomb and back, right?
I think
What,
so.
3,
So
4, 5?
it would be 11, and then you end up back in the entrance hall, and then you should have plenty to get back to the bookshop. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it should be close.
So, I go... Which way? Is it this way? right? Yes. It's through here. Back out this way. Through here, we're going outside. Back down to the tomb. We're gonna tomb it. Tomb it like we've never tombed it before. Wonder what time in the day it is. In-game. I guess we can check.
Next time you're in the den, perhaps. I know there's other clocks, but
Does all the gold always go right over here?
you have a metal detector.
It looks like it's all here.
That seems like the right amount of gold,
I
roughly.
have 52 gold. I can get one of the expensive books.
Hell yeah. Good shit, dude.
So I guess the question is, do I get the mystery book, the last book written by my mom that the detective said was scarily accurate, or do I get the true history?
I can't help you here. The only book I bought at the bookstore was one of the other drafting strategies, I think. And I don't even know if I've gotten to read it yet.
I have yet to see any drafting strategy book. Oh, so yeah, I go back up like that. I don't go through Chapel Roan. Man, if the secret passage, I rerolled. I think I saw 9 different options theoretically.
Well,
although there
it
were
was
some.
the first one, and you re-rolled 3 times.
Right. So, damn. I don't know what the chances of me not finding the Great Hall is there. Maybe there's some hidden thing we don't know about.
It makes you feel better. Even if you did hit the Great Hall, you had to, you had 2 keys, so you would have to hit the one that leads into the new room and the one that leads into the one that has the lever in it.
Light work for me.
So it would be like a 1 in 30 to get both of those right.
Light work for me.
Of course.
I want to go with a new clue. Books purchased in the bookshop will be permanently added to the library and available to check on your next visit. Well, library's right here. Can I change what I want? No, it's my next visit. Okay. So, next time we come to the library, we'll read Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest Volume 5. And then the time after that, I can order a new clue, and then the time so, not the next time, or the time after that, but now for the 3rd time from now, I'll be able to read that book. Which is a shame, because I'm actually ending this next run. So,
of course. Yeah.
Sad.
Coach check me?
Yeah. Coach check me. What are we putting in coat check? We could put the secret garden key in here. We could put one of the more
Getting to
general
the end
items we have.
Is your goal? I feel like secret garden key might be the play.
Yeah, we'll put secret garden key in there.
Oh, did
okay.
you check what's in the fucking hallway that the treasure map leads to?
I need a shovel. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can't really get anything else here today. Okay, but we got some good stuff today. We got some good stuff on this run. Some high class stuff. And now you know what we're gonna do on this next day?
Win the run?
We're gonna win the run, 100% the game. That's right.
I know that's right.
I know that's right. Okay. A red manor, sure. Save and continue. So I found 3 of the red leathers, and they've all been in safes so far. So, but I think that's every safe I've seen, right? The boudoir, the bunker, and in the office there. I think that's every safe I've seen so far.
I think so. That was the study.
Of study, right? Have I been in the office proper even?
You have, but before you knew the password.
Right. Well, none of these are particularly interesting. Well, damn it. I
Would you ever
wonder
go
if,
outside?
I guess I could. Swan me.
There's a lockbox in there as well.
Oh, there is. I mean, let's see what's. Chapel's fine.
Nice round.
Okay, I think it's a bit of step fumbling, but like it's fine. We'll go outside. We'll
Who
see
give
what's
a
out
shit
there.
about 2 steps? Surely you won't be 2 steps away from something important.
Surely not. That never happens to me. A do 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 do. A do 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 do. All right, what we got? Give me a new one. None of these are new for me. Shelter's fine. Schoolhouse. I guess gives me lore. Theoretically.
The classrooms might also like be good rooms, especially since as you get more of them, you get to be even pickier about what you draft. But like, I don't have a classroom agenda.
They only have one exit point. Is the problem? Like,
That's true.
in
That's
addition to
certainly
where-
true.
So like they're not. It's not like they have two, and they're more enticing. Well, I guess most of the rooms only have two. I don't have items for trade. Let's do the schoolhouse.
School me?
School me. I'm not even gonna go in there because I know what's in there.
Not necessary.
I still need to find 2 switches for the lights out front to like twist things. I wonder if they're outside. I wonder if there was one in the garage that I just like never saw. Dude, why does it always put library right here?
It's crazy how often that happens.
Well,
yeah.
we're gonna do the library because I have a book waiting for me. I just kind of want to get the book stuff over with.
Let's look at some fucking drafting strats.
Kimberly Thompson, only the person who's taking a look at it.
She was looking for the fucking lab. That's cute.
You're right. That's great. This is volume 3.
Volume 3 indeed.
Oh, I thought this was volume 5.
Nope. Volume 5 was in the bookstore.
You're right. My mistake. Okay. Potential within. We also I'm just gonna like. I don't. Okay. When you are starting with a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential, but with an abundance of options at disposal. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Passageway really worth 2 gems. All this question compound. And spelling works into okay. Gems. Although many architects simply having gems while drafting, one of the most common ways the architects if you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft when you don't want. Focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems, prioritize acquiring gems early in the day as you can. It's a surefire way to set you up for success. Make sure to check for gems in the rooms you're in before clicking the door. Think without saving some gems for emergencies. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Don't pass up a wine cellar, even if you're not thirsty. No such thing as too many gems. This just seems like, yeah, like I was expecting general advice for like how to play the game.
It's good advice. They're kind of spitting.
Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall in the rooms in early ranks. Higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Okay, well, you know, actually, I could probably take some advice there. Yeah, sure. Understand. Top drafting combos. For instance, if you draft the Cloister before the Terrace, you will be down 5 gems. But if you draft them in the reverse order, the Cloister would be free. That's true. Different synergistic pair. Yeah. Foyer before Great Hall. Yep, I understand that. Nursery before Bunk Room. Office before Conference Room. And Wait, no, yeah, conference room before office. They put that in a weird order. And yeah, attic. Then you go to workshop. Understand? Make a connection. Two pair combos are that you will find some floor plans that only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful, but they can be very powerful. Utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but you can literally power up or down the other rooms, like the garage, the dark room, the gymnasium. Oh, there you go. It tells you right here. Turning off the lights in the gymnasium prevents step loss.
Would have waited for you to
No,
check out
you
this
did the
book,
right
but
thing by telling me. You did the right thing. You
I
were a
just didn't want
good
you
friend.
to suffer anymore.
You were a good friend. Her ladyship's chamber. Never seen that before. Has synergy with
Never heard
Lady
one.
Epson's other two rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. The next time you enter boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. Oh, that's very interesting. I hope I see that soon. Boiler room. Specific destinations: laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room. Oh, garage. If I can get boiler room into garage, I wonder what that can do.
Oh yeah, because I was like, obviously you power on the garage and it opens the garage door, but that's just with utility closet. So boiler room to garage must have like something else.
Or maybe it's just an alternative way to do it.
Maybe. I feel like it would be cooler than that.
Pump room, yeah, controls the water levels. I know that. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. That will your opportunity. All right. A bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This increases the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in the servants' quarters. Each time you solve a puzzle in the bill, your part of the difficulty will increase slightly. Just because you didn't find any items in the room when you first explored doesn't mean that these case next time you draft it. The day after drafting Freezer, it enters an automatic cooldown where freezer cycle, which cannot be drafted for the next day. Don't know what to sometimes it's smart to move on. There are multiple ways. When in doubt, draft rooms you've never seen before. Yep. We're from the editor. We hear forging your own path, coming with whatever you employ. Best of luck. Okay, that was kind of a waste for me.
Definitely, I think would have been a real good book to find on like day 3, and that's what I did. That was the second one I got.
Oh,
and
really?
I feel like I got greatly rewarded for it.
Oh, yeah, day 3 would have told me so much there. By the time I even got to the library, I felt I had a really good head on my shoulders about what was happening and how it was all happening. So, I kind of...
Only at the low ranks early is still good advice.
Hello, buddy.
Hi, Herbert. What's going on here?
Is he sitting right there? In this picture, in that chair? He is, right?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Do you see the background? Do you see what I'm seeing?
Huh. Huh, I do see that. That's crazy.
They can't keep getting away with it. They can't keep getting away with it.
Insane, man. This game is so crazy.
I've walked this room so many times.
I would have never, ever noticed that. I'm so glad I'm watching you play this.
It was literally... I've walked this room so many times. It's literally just because I entered this way where I immediately... I was like, wait a second. Wait.
That's fucking nuts.
Okay. Do we have a date in this room anywhere? That's the other thing. I don't think there's a date in this room. Right? This isn't dated. I guess it has to be a time where he was alive. But that only limits it so much.
We don't have, like, a date of birth for him or anything, do we?
Don't believe so. We don't have the day he died exactly either.
I don't believe so, no.
Maybe it has something to do with the paintings?
Hard to say. There's a lot of paintings.
Well, they're all the same kind of thing. Hold on, let me...
Dude's walking.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. We got dudes walking, so... Drawing room. I'm gonna take count of... So, of how many men, women, children, and horses there are, I guess. And... I don't know. See? That's the only lead I have, right?
That's fucking crazy, but like, go with your heart.
It's the only thing I have to go off of, right? It's 3 more men.
It doesn't seem like even remotely close to sensible to me, but also nothing in this game does. So like, I trust you.
I'm only doing this because like every other thing has always been in the same room, and so I'm like, this is the only thing of note in this room.
Oh yeah. No, it makes sense.
There's not a lot of women, by the way. Watch, it's gonna be like actually the amount of paintings swaps every time, and I'm doing this completely for no reason. We've gotten to 5 children.
Me when? No, I shan't say.
Horse. Woman. Are there any on this wall? And then there's one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 26 men, 4 women, 5 children, and 6 horses. Do I... So if I'm writing it like a date, right? Because it's dates, it would be 04 women, 05 children, 06 horses. I have 4 different numbers. That's 16 possible combinations, right?
Something like that.
It's not.
I feel like women, then children, then horses is the order that sounds most natural to me.
Let's do the women, then the children. Let's do the women and the horses. Let's do the children and the horses. Let's do the men and the women. Let's do the men and the children. Let's do the men and the horses. Do you think the order matters? Like, if I'm doing like 2605 versus 0526?
Certainly, yeah. Yes.
Well, in that case, it goes up from 16 to 16 times, so it goes to 32?
This doesn't sound like anything to me. I feel like it's more likely to be a date related to Herbert, but I can't promise you that that's true. Is there anything specifically that, like, differentiates? Oh, wait. Wait. Waiting? What do you see?
All of the steps have, like, little arrows. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Maybe it's, they have to be taking big or small steps.
Right. Do you think this is binary?
It could be. Let me separate. Hold on, wait. All the women portraits are the same, right? Yeah, all the women portraits are the same. All the horse portraits are the same. All the children portraits are the same.
The horses have the arrows too? They do.
They do. Okay, so the women, children, and horses all have the same kind of step, but maybe the 26 for the men is cut in basically half. Let me go again and write down how many steps of each. We'll do
It's
wide men and slim men and count them up. 1 slim, 2 wide, 3 slim. We have a slim and a wide.
I remember trying to get you into fucking Hearthstone, and you were like, "This game has too much reading for me."
Some more slim
How
and
the
another
times
wide.
have changed.
Dude, now I like roguelikes. I didn't like roguelikes either.
That's crazy. It's all been leading up to this.
You've been preparing me for all this time.
I didn't even know it, but I was.
There's far less wide men than you would believe. Okay. That is 15 slim men and 11 wide men, if I counted right. Let's do like, because 15 plus 11 is no.
What if it's not men, women, horses? What if the two, because they've all been 4 digits so far, right?
Yeah.
What if your two numbers are the number of small steps and the number of big steps?
Oh, okay. Well, all the women step small, so that's 4 to the total. All the children step wide,
Yeah, the children are stepping big,
and the horses are
and the
stepping
horses
big.
are certainly stepping big.
So that's 6 plus 5 is 11.
Yeah.
11 plus the Wait, I'm pulling up a calculator. It's potentially cheating to pull up a calculator, but I don't care.
I can tell you what the 2-digit numbers added, and
11 plus 11 is 22 for
I know that's
the
right.
wide steps. And then for the smaller steps, it should be just 4 plus 15, which is 19. So maybe it's 19.
That's not a date, I fear.
You're right.
It could be a year.
It could be 1922.
Trying anyway.
Maybe that's when he was born.
That would be sick.
No. Okay. Maybe let me try wide men steps, short men steps, and reverse the order. No. Let me put the wide men steps. I know that at some point I have to call it quits on this, but not until I try every combination we've created. Wait, which one was that? Wait.
Wait, it was fucking right?
I don't even know which one that was! Wait! What was that? I think that was slim men and women.
Okay. So what numbers is that?
That's 0415.
That's a date, I'll tell you that much.
That's March
April
15th? April 15th. Okay. Hey,
Oh,
I did it. I
you did
it. Hey, let this be a lesson to all of you out there. It doesn't matter how insane you sound to all of your peers. Keep trying, okay? You will get there.
Get it twisted. Get more insane.
This would just okay, 6. We have 6. So I have gotten 4, 7, 2, and now 6. Let's see who this is from. April 15th. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have been catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel, the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that feel. Everyone who knows you understands this. Oh, that fact. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project plans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. I, of course, write you all this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst-case scenarios, not because I think such outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. Ugh. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I've already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up. Room by room.
Is this from Herbert?
This is from Herbert. I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags, a compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now. To see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may meet again. Your Uncle Herbert. Herbert's leather. In the drawing room. Caleb's leather was in, not the office, the... What room?
Study.
The study, thank you. It's called the study. Mr. Mustard with the creamer on the study. Okay.
He's just studying it. You know how dogs is.
So this is from Herbert to Mary. One thing I want to say is it's crazy she feels concerned about me and not about my brother Herbie. I know I have a brother.
Dead.
No, because in the other room, I wrote a letter welcoming him back from college.
Well, you don't know that he hasn't died since then.
I guess that's potentially true, but the age gap between us would have to be insane.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right.
Because, now, so this is written when I am 8 years old. And
we have to assume Simon currently is older than 10.
We know I'm older than 10.
Do we? I believe it, but I don't know where.
Yeah, in the letter, aren't we an adult? Aren't we like a full-grown adult?
Fucking maybe.
I don't think I'm 9 years old.
I think that's true. I think you're right.
Oh, well, hold on, wait. We know what the year is, right? It's like 1997 or something? 1992?
Yeah, 1997.
Is it? It's 1997? Okay.
I think. You can check next time you're in the library.
It's 1997 or 1992. It's around there. Either way, this had to be written before the plan went down in 1987. Right?
Yeah. So definitely this is not. Things did not go fully according to plan.
I am at least 5 years older since then. 8, 9, 10, I'd be 13, or it would be 10 years later when I am 18. I think I'm 18.
That would make sense. I also. This is interesting because it's kind of a bit where the game is very diegetic in terms of you knowing what you know and your character knowing what your character knows, but also like we didn't see Simon's backstory. Maybe mom did come back and she's just been like chilling there.
Maybe she's watching me.
Surely that's not true.
Maybe she's in this.
The one who's stealing shit.
Maybe she's in this house, and what she stole was a fluffernutter because she got really hungry.
I think that's probably it.
That has to be it, right?
Thing wide open.
Wide open. Not great places for these. But I don't want to like. Oh, wait! I can redraw for free here, of course.
I love the feeling of sitting in a room going fucking insane for like half an hour, and then you go back to drafting, and it's like, oh yeah, I put like 6 rooms down.
Yeah, it's like
I still have a run to play.
After all that, dude. Okay, real talk though. Before we leave, how the fuck is anybody supposed to actually solve this room like naturally? Like I did it. I kind of brute forced my way through.
You didn't brute force it. I feel like
I had like 32 different combinations that I basically put in.
if you were brute forcing it, you would be trying 365 combinations.
I guess. But it was the wide steps, or it was the I had to figure out that the men had different stepping widths and then add that to the amount of women there were in this.
Oh, but there's arrows, you see.
But there's arrows, you see. Oh, I guess it was the men who had small steps, and all the women have small steps. It was just all the small steps. Sure.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. We're taking baby steps towards cracking this case open. Nook me?
Can't keep saying that.
I can and I will. They never nook me. They never do it. Throwing down security here. Not bad. Kind of central. Lets me move. I have the gems for it now. Makes sense. I gotta start worrying about green memos too. Oh, and I can do a laboratory experiment from here.
I don't know if you've ever seen a green memo before.
Nope.
That one in the
That's the only one I've ever seen.
And we know it's not right, which means it's right, which means it's not right.
Exactly. You understand.
Simple as.
No, fucking. And now let me do an experiment.
Let's get fucking experimental with this shit.
I said last time I was here, I wonder if every computer's thing is Swan Song, or if it's just this one. And, haven't gotten the chance to check at a different computer yet.
Suppose not.
But we're gonna do remote terminal access to the laboratory. And we're going to make an experiment. We're gonna do experiment setup. When you eat an apple, when you draft a shop room, whenever you draft an archive floor plan, add 1 gold to your allowance permanently?
Yup.
Well, that's what we're doing. Do we think I'll eat the most apples, draft the most shop rooms, or draft the most archive floor plans? I could archive floor plan max if I get the archives, but I don't have that yet. I also don't have access to a lot of apples.
Yeah, I feel like
I think
have
apples
the secret garden key in code checks, so apples are more likely.
Yeah, let's do every time I
Come
eat an
on.
apple, I permanently add 1 gold to my allowance. That would be huge if we get this popping.
We'll keep an eye out for the code check.
And where is this safe?
I think you should have drafted it.
The archives are right here.
Well, you don't need to gamble. It's not necessary. But like, it's also like not a bad spot for it.
Right? It's a really good
I
spot
think
for the
about
archives
it.
is the thing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
I'm gonna do it.
you just run it.
It might be a little silly, but I'm gonna do it.
That's so funny.
I don't hate garage there. Not a
Plus
bad
3
place.
keys.
Plus 3 keys. I'll have 5
Yum.
keys. Maybe I go downstairs and start fucking busting some keys up, bro.
Could do. I feel like I'd be inclined to always try and win the run, and then like if your run is bricked, go down there with keys. But also a lot of the time when your run is bricked, you won't have any keys. So like, I don't know. You go
Yeah.
with your heart.
Well, we don't have to go there just yet. We do have 54 steps. Okay, we're
Certainly.
gonna unlock this one. Quarry yard. I don't have gems. Commissary. I don't have gems. It has to be archive floor plan. It's a spare room. Let's also, like it said, let's fill out before we head straight up. Hallway is good there. I don't have the gem. Oh, right. Classrooms also cost gems. God, that's awful.
Oh, yeah, maybe that sucks.
Let's fill up the
Forgot they cost gems. as
bottom
well.
rooms. We could parlor.
Parle me?
Parle me? Pearl Harbor?
Nope.
I liked it. The gems are in the blue box. The gems are in a box
that's
next
right.
to this box. The gems are in this box. So here's the problem. If the gems are in the blue box, they're all true. That can't happen.
Yeah.
So, the gems are in the blue box has to be a lie. The gems are in this box has to be the lie. The only one that's true is the white box, and we know it can't be in the blue box, so it has to be in the black box.
That one's a bit of a layup. But
But I like it. There we go, some gems for
your
Kaizo.
fucking day will come.
I doubt it. We're blocking off Chapel Roan any way we go about it, so we'll pant it. Eat an apple gets me a permanent steps.
Permanent income.
Oh, there's coat check. Could do coat check here. We'll do coat check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, boss. Boss, you told us to bury them outside the old playground. No, I said to play with them outside the old burial ground. Oh, no!
The fuck are you talking about, Jesse?
I don't know. I really don't know anymore. I'm so old.
Can't secret garden here, sadly.
No. Observatory doesn't get me anywhere. Closet also doesn't get me anywhere, which I'm a little scared about because that means spare room is my only way up, but I have no way of knowing archive. We're gonna gambit on archive.
There's also the chapel if you end up fucked.
Corridor is fine
Or,
too. Go
Entrance
through
hall.
corridor. I have exactly 2 hallways. This would give me 6 keys.
That
it would
seems
give.
fucking solid, right?
Yeah, we're gonna bunk room. That doubles our keys. We'll go in just to make sure that nothing is afoot. Oh, 2 gems in here. And that's why you check.
What a nutty room.
Yeah, that's a good one for me. Whoa, he actually loves his sibling. This is surprising. Dude, like maybe I mean, I have a lot of keys. It's like, so I'm gonna go through archives, through spare room. We're just gonna progress a little here.
For me?
I think it has to be gym, right? Like I lose steps, but
It's not that many steps.
it's not that many steps, and the connections. You gotta keep connections open. So we want it to kind of bend up now. Commissary does that. Plus we have the gems for it. We have still 4 gems after drafting commissary.
Stop myself from making like 5 penis jokes in the last 30 seconds.
What have I been doing that's been leading you on the penis joke mafia?
You need something that bends up?
Your PP bend up?
No, but some people's does.
Sorry, is this 10 gold for 1 key?
That's correct.
Hello, Jenna Ortega. Welcome to the stream. That feels like a horrible conversion rate. Am I insane?
Keys are good. Keys are expensive.
Well, it will be here. Oh no! I don't have a key card.
Let's get back to entrance or
hall.
chapel.
Entrance or chapel. Maybe, since I have to go back down to foundation anyway, what I'm gonna do is I will go to the foundation and just crack open some boxes, I think. Is kind of what I'm gonna do here.
Run the risk of not having those keys later when you need them, but also like this run is also
This run's looking a little
Not
cooked
looking
anyway.
it might be, yeah. Where is Jenna Ortega?
They just
Why did you say that?
they followed?
I didn't see anything in the chat, so I was confused.
I got these little follower alerts. They beam them straight into my mind.
Do you think that's the real Jenna Ortega?
Who's Jenna Ortega?
She's Wednesday.
Oh, okay, I know that show. Dude, the most insane marketing strategy. You create a bunch of accounts called Jenna Ortega. You have them go to everybody on Twitch, and then everybody talks about Wednesday season 2. There you go. I see the line.
Solved it. You've connected the dots.
The green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. Okay, this is a blue memo, which is true. So, this is saying that this one is a lie, so green memos are actually true. Just not
Except
that
for
one
that one.
and this one. We're going to open it up.
Assuming that one is the one that is
Assuming this
also green.
I'm assuming it is, yes. The Sanctum key is not in a box, it is buried. That's a lie. The Sanctum key is in a box. The Sanctum key? Do you think that's the key to the 46 is what it's talking about? Or no? Was there a room called the Sanctum? Was that where you pray to and get the room, like the blessing?
I think that's the shrine.
The shrine?
What's this problem with your headphones thing? That's gotta, like... The
It's
fact that that's happened twice in 2 streams means they're lying, right?
It's a scam, yeah. Alright, we got a red one. A black box contains allowance tokens. Black boxes do not contain allowance tokens. I'm just gonna keep slamming these open, I think, is what I want to do.
Respect it.
Only one blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. Which would be this one. So the other blue memos in the water are false.
Blue box or blue memo?
Oh, only blue box. Okay. How many blue boxes are in here?
3 in the water, I think.
2? Oh, 3. You're right. So of these 3, only one of them is true. I'm gonna just open ones that aren't that. I'm gonna open these 2 black boxes over here and see what's in them. The box containing allowance tokens is marked by that, so it's not. So the moon ones will not have allowance tokens, and the black ones will not have allowance tokens. So that won't have it, that won't have it. This could have it. These ones probably have statements in them.
Allowance tokens, or do you want to find other things?
I don't know. I'm gonna open this white box.
Presumably there's a fucking Sanctum key in one of them.
Would be nice to get the Sanctum key. I found some allowance tokens.
Awesome.
Wow, I'm gonna be money maxing, bro.
That's just crazy.
Okay. This box contained 3 allowance tokens. You bitch. Okay. My allowance has been raised to 11.
God damn. Oh yeah, some of those allowance tokens were worth 2. Maybe all 3 of them.
I think all 3 of them were.
That's crazy.
So, what have I learned? I've learned that green memos, that not all green memos, but specifically these 2 green memos are lies, and that theoretically future green memos are true. I found that black boxes don't have the allowance tokens, and that things with the moon do not have allowance tokens. And that of the 3 blue boxes in the water, only one of them has a true statement in there.
Sounds right to me.
Okay. I mean,
Assuming you don't find anything that says, like, everything you just read was wrong.
Who knows anymore, you know? Interesting
Possible
that we have a little puzzle down there. I don't... it's like, it's not at the point where I want to start counting how many keys I need to finish it, because there's just so many boxes. I know it'll be a few runs.
Did I ban Jenna Ortega?
They still talking?
Yeah, they pinged you a second time.
Yeah, just get rid of them.
Goodbye,
Goodbye, Jenna Ortega. You know what? And Wednesday's not even that good of a show. I said it.
Jenna.
I've not seen
I'm
it.
gonna delete this message where I was responding to them because it just seems like I'm insane now. Can I? Can I delete it? Is it here forever?
Dude, it's part of you.
I don't want it to be.
It's who you are inside. Let it out, Jay. Alright, I guess we're doing the archived one. And it's a closet. With a reroll token and a gem. Alright. Chapel is our only way forward. Oh, there was a lockbox here. I forgot about that. 23 steps in the day still. East Wing Hall is good.
Solid stuff.
Let's see what is down here at this dead end.
I thought it was meat again.
You thought it was meat again. I think you
I
need
thought
to
it was meat again.
stop looking at so much meat is probably what I would say. My bad, you know.
I can't help it. I'm just always thinking about meat.
Get meat off the mind. Probably be my suggestion to all future.
I won't be doing that.
So I'm reading the first page. That's cute. I don't think there's anything to really look at there. I have a magnifying glass, but like, I think what is basically no use for it right now. Dining room moves me up. Dark room moves me up. We'll do dining room. I don't think we're gonna get to rank 8 today either way. I think it's very wishful thinking. Observatory bricks me, bedroom bricks me. Let's redraw because I have it. Dark room doesn't brick me, but it's gonna leave me fully in the blind. So, nope, it bricks me. Okay, that is the day.
7. You
Um,
opened some fucking boxes though.
and I opened a safe today. I have 4 of the red letters.
Yeah.
I still have 22 steps. Let me snake my way back to coat check and put the key back in because I'm not using it today.
Good plan.
And yeah, I don't think clicking this does anything anymore. No. I guess I could also like look outside to see if there's ways to turn on the other 2 things, but I don't think so. Where is coat check even? Coat check is security archives. The Magnus archives, you say?
Magnus Archives is a podcast distributed by
Rusty Quill.
and licensed by an international 4.0 something bullshit.
Bullshit.
LOL.
Outside at the other Blackbridge terminal thing, have I tried Swan Song there?
I think so. You haven't been there in a while though. You've got the steps.
I don't have many steps actually.
Well, you either have the steps to get there or you don't. I'll tell you that much.
Thank you, Jay. Your wisdom is a shining pinnacle of this stream.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I have 4 steps left. I don't think I like ever make it there, but we can just yeah. I go outside with 1 left. Let me put a coin in the well and then we'll call it here on this. I know you're out there. Okay, what time is it? 3:52. Dude, that's 2 runs in like what is only oh, that's 2 hours, I guess. Okay. Let's get one more. Call it a day. Boom.
This is the one. This has to be the one.
This is the one. Today, We get there. All this, Sanctum key. What do you think the Sanctum key does?